Okay, so yo guys, so welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going through my 8 top growth stocks that I currently hold in my portfolio. But before we get into the video, please hit the subscription button down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And as always, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence and research before investing your money into any stock. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. So the first stock I've got here, which holds a large position in my portfolio, is HYLIION. So HYLIION, I've got over 150 shares of HYLIION with an average price of probably like $34. And yeah, so the past few months I've just been kind of adding to this position, building to it, as we saw the big dip in HYLIION. I've just been buying the dip all the way down, hence why I have such a large position of HYLIION, because 150 shares is a lot of shares, and that's a total of nearly £4,000. So that's a lot of money invested into HYLIION. But yeah, if you want to check out our video that we released, I think, to our last video, and where we talked about HYLIION and the future of HYLIION, so check out that video. But yeah, this is a very good growth company that will do big things, especially next year, and next year will just be when they basically start off. Then for years to come, HYLIION can really take off, because when we talk about growth stocks and long-term investing, we're looking for companies that will double your money, triple your money in years to come, not next month, not next couple months, not just next year, but we're talking about years to come. That's the whole point of being an investor and being a long-term investor. But yeah, the next stock we've got here is everyone's favorite stock, my favorite stock, which is Tesla. So I've got I think 10 shares of Tesla, an average cost base of $357, which I feel like is very good considering when I got into it. But yeah, so I've just been buying the dips. So the last time I bought a share of Tesla was, I think, like a week or two ago, when Tesla went to as low as, I think it was 380. I was able to pick up a share at 390. So yeah, so whenever Tesla goes below $400, that's always a buying opportunity. Below $400, so I've got my cash ready and I'm ready to buy 1-2 shares of Tesla. And this is a stock that I'm going to keep building, keep adding to for months, years to come. And this is a stock that I can see myself leaving my money in for even a decade, and after 10 years take the money out and enjoy the money, because this money is going to keep growing and this money is going to make me a lot of money. And that's the whole goal investing, to let your money make money for you. But yeah, the next stock we've got here is Skyworks. So Skyworks, I've got 15 shares of Skyworks, a cost of, I think, around 140 average, and a total cost or portfolio of 1.6k dollars. So Skyworks is, as you know, the company that's behind the 5G chips for the new iPhones. So Skyworks is kind of, it doesn't, so it'll have its good days. It will go up to 150 one week, then it will go back down. So I got invested into this like probably 3 months ago, and right now it's sitting at 141. So I'm not up much, but I just keep buying the dip, because when I bought in it was kind of high, so I just kind of averaged it down to where it's at now, which is 140. But like I said, this is a stock that I see myself holding again long term. Skyworks is a great company. It's going to keep growing for years to come. Apple is not slowing down in terms of growth potential, and neither is Skyworks, who provides the 4G. Then the next stock we've got here, which is a stock that I recently got invested to like a few weeks ago or like a month ago, which is Slack, which is a team-based app company such as Microsoft Team, that provides a platform for businesses, schools and individuals to use to communicate and work together. So Slack, I've got 41 share with an average cost base of $26. So this is another stock that I'm gonna build up heavily, because I see a very big growth potential for Slack. It won't be as big as Microsoft Team, but it second best will still make them a lot of money. And Slack is even a company that ARK Invest has been loading up on as well. And if they see the potential, I've done my research, and I definitely see the potential in Slack to be a lot bigger than what it is now, especially in the current economic we're at now. And also, once this pandemic is over, let's be honest, nothing's gonna be exactly the same. The future is gonna be inevitably changed due to the COVID and the pandemic we're at now. Nothing's gonna be the same, and this is one company, Slack, that will benefit from the change and from where we are going towards in the future. But yeah, the next stock I've got here, which is a new stock as well, which is Virgin Galactic. So I've got 63 shares of Virgin Galactic. So I've kind of been adding to it pretty heavily over the past week or two, and I plan on adding a lot more share. I plan to at least get 100 shares maybe next week, depending on what the price action is saying. But yeah, Virgin Galactic, again, I see the great growth potential in Virgin Galactic. Imagine space tourism. If I had 250k, I'm going to space. They've got such a unique market and such a, like, this is what you call a growth company, that space tourism can be a thing of a normal thing to do in 10 years time, sort of thing. Like, this is a company that's leading the way for this, so this is a great time to get invested in it. I see the goal, I see the vision, and this is a company that as soon as next year will start operating in terms of taking actual people, paying customers to space. They've got a lot of pre-paid, or it's not pre-orders, but sort of people who already put down deposit, who have showed interest in the service. And this is a company that will make a lot of money once they're up and going, because who doesn't want to go to space? If you can spare £250,000, tell me you're not going to go to space. I'm going to be scared, but I'm still going to go to space. But yeah, that's another great stock. Then next one we've got is Nordstrom. So we actually did a video on Nordstrom, so check that video out. So I've actually got 50 shares of Nordstrom. So originally I had 90 shares, but it had a big climb up last week whereby it went up by over 40%, so I did sell out 40 shares. This is a pretty volatile stock at times. It goes to like 15, 16, now sitting at 17, then it'll go back down to like the $12 cost base. And I find the news of the whole vaccine and the analysts raising it up to a buy kind of push this stock to go up. But like I said in the last video, I still see the stock going back down, maybe in the $13 range, and that's where I'm gonna buy and pick up more shares, because this is a very good long-term company, especially post-COVID. They would definitely bounce back and they can make you a lot of money. Then the next stock we've got here is called Fastly. So I've got 11 shares of Fastly. So I just recently got invested into Fastly. So this is a cloud computing service provider. So like I said, I just recently got into this stock myself. I have to do my research. I plan on making a video on Fastly, maybe not next week, because I've got 3 exams next week, so I might not have enough time, but I'll definitely make a video on Fastly maybe the week after if you guys want. Then the last stock we've got here, so the 8th stock, is Tattoo Chef. So I just got invested into Tattoo Chef. I've only got 9 shares, but this is one that I plan to build my position to at least minimum 50 shares, maybe 100, depending on how much money I can spare. But yeah, Tattoo Chef, that's another company that I want to do a whole separate video on. But right now, I think the cost base is probably around $17 or just below $17. So anywhere below $17 for Tattoo Chef for me is a buy. So that's a cost base I'm kind of looking for and waiting for. But yeah, that's the 8 top growth stocks that I currently hold in my portfolio. So we've got HYLIION, we've got Tesla, we've got Skyworks, we've got Slack, we've got Virgin Galactic, we've got Nordstrom, we've got Fastly, and we've got Tattoo Chef. So let me know what stocks you hold and maybe what stocks you may like from the ones I just gave. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Please, as always, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thank you.